This is the 2017 Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day at South Point, brought to you by Metro Diner, where the locals eat. Next team, the Eldorado High Sun Devils, were with Coach Robert Cutts alongside senior linebacker Brian Soto and senior quarterback Jaime Rangel. Coach, you guys did some good things last season, came on late a little bit. How's that set you up going into this year?
You know, this year's really a turning point for us. You know, we can round that corner and become, you know, a dominant team in the Valley, or we can be the same old Eldorado. And I know these guys have worked their butts off and won't accept that. They will not accept being the same old Eldorado anymore.
Both these guys you have next to you really already established a name for themselves, played a lot. In the past, what does it mean having two leaders, two guys that are already played really well to kind of lead the way?
You know, I have a really strong senior class this year. We're going to end up with 22 seniors. And these two right here, along with Uriel Garcia-Fierro, have really led the way. They've, they took the example of Anthony Silva last year and really just kind of took over the locker room and made it their own. We have a great chemistry, great team atmosphere, and like I said, now it's just to translate on the field.
Jaime, when did you know this senior class was something special that could do something big to kind of turn around the program at Eldorado?
Well, even going into last season, we were really junior heavy. So I was always, in the back of my mind, I knew we were going to be a pretty strong class as a unit, if we all finished all the way through. And I feel like that's what happened. We stayed together, most of us since freshman year with a few newcomers. But our senior class this year is really unified and we all want the same thing. So I feel like we're going to be pretty successful.
Brian, you take some pride in that and kind of being, one of the key cogs of trying to do something special here at Eldorado?
Yeah, I take a lot of pride in that. That means a lot to me to, change the ways of Eldorado. Eldorado has been something that people look down on in the past. And, we're really trying to bring it up this year and to continue in the future.
We are the defensive representative up there, so tell us, what can we expect from you guys defensively this year?
So from last year, we got a new DC, a new defensive coordinator. He put in a whole new defense, and we're actually just buying into what he says and how he runs his defense. Communication is key with him, so we just got to be vocal with everyone, and that's going to lead us to success.
Jaime, what's going to be different about the offense this year? What do you expect?
Well, I feel like not much has changed on the offense. It won't be too different, but we have a lot of returning players, as I said earlier. So as a unit, we're going to be a lot stronger, and I feel like that's gonna help out a lot, especially in putting up points and finishing. So I expect big things from the offense this year.
Coach, what are some of the areas you need to get better, some of the keys to getting to where you want to be?
So we just had to, offensively, we had to be more consistent. We've been working, we've been throwing the ball around since December, trying to get that chemistry, trying to get that work with those wide receivers, and Jaime's really led the charge on that. I feel really good going into fall camp here and going into this season offensively. Defensively, I cleaned house. I got a whole new staff this year, and this is a staff that is going to support our guys and be able to coach them properly. Not that my old staff was bad or anything, but our guys are really responding to this new staff and they're putting in the work.
Brian, I know you already mentioned the new staff and spoke highly of them. Does that put extra pressure on you? Is it kind of a learning curve with all new coming in?
So yeah, pretty much just learning the whole new defense. It was rough in the beginning, but we just practiced it every day. It just came to us naturally. Just playing under his defense, how he runs it, and it's just been naturally to us.
And Jaime, Coach mentioned you've been throwing it around all offseason, getting ready for that. Should we see expect to see a little bit more pass-heavy offense this year?
Yeah, we've always kept it pretty balanced, pass and run, but I feel like this year our pass game will be definitely more consistent and it's going to hit a lot more. And I feel like building that chemistry, like I said, a few of my receivers I've had since freshman year, so it's going to be pretty exciting going into our final season together. And that chemistry is just built up and it's going to connect this year.
Brian, is that, you guys talk about how tight you are on the chemistry, is that going to be the thing that really sets you apart?
Yeah, that's going to play a big factor into the season because, we've been working together since freshman year. We have that chemistry already. It's just going to keep developing and it's just going to get us better every day.
Coach, give you the last word. How do you kind of foster this and keep this kind of excitement you guys have going into the season going and make sure you guys are ready all throughout the year?
They're a pretty self-motivated group. just the fact they get to be around each other and they enjoy each other's presence really takes into account they're a family. They really are, and they support each other and love each other that way. But we try to keep it fun. We always we do little things where we try to keep practice fun and light. And we instituted, stole a little from Coach Pete Carroll. We're doing Competition Monday this year. So every Monday we do some sort of competition, whether that's sled drives, whether that's we did dodgeball one time. Something to keep it light and fun, where they just remember this is a game. At the end of the day, it is a game. It's for fun.
Well, that was Eldorado High here at the Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day.